Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of 713 Houston Sports. It's Mr. 713, and we really just got some great news. If you're looking forward to the next head coach, the Houston Texans have hired Jimmy Johnson. They have hired Tony Dungy. They have hired Andre Johnson to pick the next head coach for the Houston Texans. We're gonna discuss it next, man. I really love this. Let's cue the intro.
It's the city of the dream team. Hakeem, two-ring, Beyonce, yeah, me. And I remember hot summer, hot winter. I couldn't fight, so the block made a hospital.
Hello, everybody. So this is what's going on. Cal McNair has put together a search committee that will help pick the next head coach for the Houston Texans. It consists of Hall of Famer Jimmy Johnson, a great head coach, Tony Dungy, a Hall of Fame coach as well. Both of them win Super Bowls. Andre Johnson, the Spurs CEO. So the Houston Texans are bringing outside sources to come in and pick the next coach. And this is news if you're a Houston Texans fan. This is great news because you still have the feeling that Jack Easterby is trying to get someone to come in, and whoever Jack Easterby hires, we know that Jack Easterby's job is safe because he's gonna hire his friends. It may not be the best head coach for Watson, but that's just because the person that Easterby wants. Now with the hiring of Jimmy Johnson, with the hiring of Tony Dungy, those names and those opinions are gonna carry a little bit more weight than what Easterby could do. Because Jimmy Johnson with the Cowboys, he knew exactly what to do to win. He won multiple Super Bowls. Tony Dungy as well. He built the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Didn't quite make it. Got fired next year. John Gruden wins the Super Bowl, but then Tony Dungy goes to the Indianapolis Colts, builds that team, wins the Super Bowl there. So you're bringing in a pedigree of winners. And not only that, you have one of the best Texan ever, Andre Johnson, who knows what's wrong with this team, knows what the city of Houston wants, and I really, really like this. I mean, it's kind of hard not to get excited about about the Houston Texans now forming this quote unquote Super Bowl or super team to help pick the next head coach. And whoever that head coach is going to be, just know that they really, really did thought about this. Whether it's going to be Robert Saleh or Joe Brady or Eric Bieniemy, I think things are about to get a little more interesting for the Houston Texans because now you have outside sources coming in and telling you what is wrong with your team. And that is what you want. I don't want a bunch of people just kissing Cal McNair's ass. That's how you not build a Super Bowl winning team, a Super Bowl winning culture. You need guys who have experience like Tony Dungy and Jimmy Johnson have and come to Cal and say, this is who we think is the best guy for Deshaun Watson. Now, I like that they brought in Tony Dungy, who was primarily a defensive-minded head coach. You then bring in Jimmy Johnson, who was preliminarily an offensive-minded coach, along with Andre Johnson. And I love that because you're not just getting too much of one thing. You're not getting two really heavy defensive guys out there. And then that kind of gives you, hey, that's probably going to be Robert Saleh because they're both two defensive-minded head coaches. But because one is offensive-minded, one is defensive-minded, they're going to really dig in into who it is and try to bring the next best head coach for the Houston Texans. I haven't seen a team do this. I could be wrong, but when you have a quarterback like Deshaun Watson, I think this is necessary. Even if you have to spend a buttload of money to form a committee to find a head coach, how can you not do that when you have an MVP caliber quarterback in Deshaun Watson? Because and Jimmy Johnson just put a tweet out. He said they have a great quarterback and a bunch of core players, and yes, we do. We have Laramie Tunsil, Titus Howard building blocks for the offensive line. You already know we got Deshaun motherfucking Watson. We know we have Brandon Cooks and hopefully Will Fuller coming back next season. And on the defensive side, you have Zach Cunningham, Justin Reed. You have a bunch of rookies. You have Jacob Martin. We do have a good core group of players. So when you hear someone like that, like a Jimmy Johnson, say that, because his pedigree is high. These are Hall of Fame coaches who know how to win, and they're going to try to bring that culture to the Houston Texans. And that is something that I love. Let me know what you guys think, guys. As always, go Houston Texans. Things just got a little bit excited. You guys have a blessed day.